But
Yeah. Well, I'm Lowell White, and I grew up in the Seattle area as well, in Lake City. I went into the service and was a corpsman, at which time I became extremely interested in the nervous system, and particularly in neurological surgery, which I experienced only a minor amount of it as what they used to call an operating room corpsman. I came back, went through the College of Pharmacy, and got my BS degree in pharmacy, but with a lot of introductory pre-med courses mixed into the curriculum, so that they wanted to be sure that I would never get a license to practice pharmacy when they let me out of the school, and to go to the medical school, which was at the University of Washington. I was in the fourth class, one class behind Wally, and this was a really very excellent experience, good learning experience, a young faculty. Everything about my medical education was just extremely enjoyable. And very challenging all the way through up to the thesis that Wally was talking about. And I did mine on drug addiction, because I was able to get morphine from the College of Pharmacy and get around the Treasury Department, so I was able to study this kind of thing. I went on then to the University of North Carolina, where I did my surgical training, and finishing the surgical training, I came back to the University of Washington in the neurological surgery program. I completed that and was awarded a John Simon Guggenheim Memorial Fellowship, and was able to spend a year in the area that I was extremely interested in, developing neuroscience. And I was at the University of Oslo in the anthropology department, where the anatomy department was located, and I had the opportunity of being sort of in the central area of all the neurology and psychiatry people on the university coming into this area. This is the completion of the training, came back, and went on to joined Arthur Ward as a partner in neurological surgery, and Eldon Folds. Following that, I became Associate Dean for Research and Development at the University of Washington in the medical school. Finishing that, I was recruited because of my activity in neuroscience to the University of Florida, where they wanted to bring neuroscience into the total curriculum of the medical school. They already had neuroscience developed in the basic science department, and they wanted to have clinical neuroscience as well. This really, with the funding that was going on in medical education at the time, did not work. And I was recruited then to help start the last medical school in Mobile, Alabama. And it was there that I retired and came back to my homeland, and I live now in Mukilteo.